It's very early in the morning and I have decided to go on knitting on my Stitch in Time blanket so I can use the new 2 minis from my advent calendar from yesterday. Yesterday afternoon, a package arrived at my doorstep, and it is from Nora George Yarns, and Kathleen was so generous to gift me another year a Christmas gift. This coloring advent calendar by Joanna Basford is really very good and very much fun. You have to search for the right number because it's not in the right order from 1 to 24. And it's small enough to spend around 15 minutes in the morning to get your thoughts straight, to unwind and start smoothly into the day. Again, I'm using Staedtler Ergosoft Triplus, not Triplus, it's only the Ergosoft pencils, and it's not perfect, it's really just about taking my time and putting color on paper. Now we come to open my advent calendars, my 2 Yarny advent calendar swaps. The first one is from Lily of Norway, and the second one is from Amy from Noble Character Crafts. It's a knitting podcast she has. Because I find the indie dyed advent calendars very pricey, I can understand that they have to be that pricey, but it's too much for me, and I decided I want to swap with friends from all over the world. And I'm doing this with Lily already the 4th time, I think. And this time, and the first time with Amy from Noble Character Crafts. And it's always fun to arrange advent calendars for other people with your own leftovers. It's handmade, it's made with love, and the yarn is as good as from the other indie dyers. Now you see me winding the advent wreath for my table with the 4 candles. If you're watching from the US or somewhere else in the world, you might not be familiar with our tradition. This kind of advent wreath was invented in the 19th century in Hamburg by a Protestant theologian. He was working with kids in a kids or children's care house, children without parents. And to make it easier for them to wait for Christmas, he invented the first Adventkranz. That is the German word for the thing I'm winding right now. The first one had 19 small and 5 big candles. The 19 small and red candles were for the work days, And the 4 white big candles he used were for the Advent Sundays, and so it was easier for the children to count until Christmas. Because he used so many candles, he had to use a cartwheel for the first Advent wreath. And nowadays we only use 4 candles, and we light 1 candle every Sunday of Advent. Many Advent wreaths have 2 different colors, so the liturgical one in the church has 3 violet candles and 1 rose candle, and the rose candle is lit on the 3rd Sunday of Advent because it's Sunday. This Sunday is called Gaudete, which is Latin for Freude. And Freude is the German word for happiness. Here you see me working in my home office, planning the Advent calendar for the pro-life organization I'm working for.